There's still time for the Patriots to sign a free agent wideout. There's still time for them to acquire a pass catcher via trade. But what if they decide the best way to continue to build depth at the position around Julian Edelman is to dip into the draft? The Patriots have of course had their share of cracks at rookie receivers, using 16 picks to take wideouts with Bill Belichick at the helm. Most recently, they've used draft choices on Braxton Berrios, 6th round, 2018, Malcolm Mitchell, 4th round, 2016, Devin Lucien, 7th round, 2016, Jeremy Gallen, 7th round, 2014, Aaron Dobson, 2nd round, 2013. And Josh Boyce, 4th round, 2013, Dobson, Chad Jackson, 2006, Bethel Johnson, 2003, and Deion Branch, 2002, are the second-round choices Belichick has been willing to spend at the position. The Patriots haven't taken a receiver in the first round since Terry Glenn in 1996. Is the situation at that spot such that Belichick would be willing to use the No. 32 pick in this year's draft on a receiver? If he wants to wait until the second round, where the Patriots have picks No. 56 and No. 64, who may be there waiting for the call. What about free agency? Remaining free agent WRs for the Pats to target. Here are a few of the names worth keeping an eye on come next month, as the Patriots have expressed interest in free agent wideouts since the new league began but have not been able to land a dependable starting caliber player in that time. With this list, we'll focus in on players who could potentially contribute inside, since it appears that's something for which the Patriots, given their interest in Adam Humphries and Golden Tate, are looking. Day 1 options. A.J. Brown, Ole Miss Brown, according to some experts, could be in the mix as the top receiver taken in this year's class. But if it's his teammate DK Metcalf who goes first, and if true, X options like N'Keal Harry go early, Brown could end up sliding. At 6 feet, 226 pounds, he'd certainly qualify as a big slot, but he can uncover with his size as well as his route running. He's not afraid to mix it up as a blocker, which the Patriots would appreciate, and he's aggressive enough to run through contact with the ball in his hands. NFL.com's Lance Zierlein compares him to Juju Smith-Schuster, Paris Campbell, Ohio State. Campbell isn't thought of as a first-round receiver by most, but his athletic traits could attract someone near the end of day 1. He lit up the combine at 6 feet, 205 pounds, running a 4.31 second 40, 96th percentile among receivers, according to mockdraftable.com, jumping 135 inches in the broad jump, 98th percentile, and clocking a 4.03 second 20-yard shuttle, 90th percentile. He may project more as a C than a true slot since he's shown an ability to burn off the corner as a jet sweep specialist. He's also a threat in the screen game, where he can use his speed to slice through defenses. He may not be the draft's most polished route runner, but he has physical gifts that can't be taught. On special teams, he could fill a role for the Patriots both as their kick and punt returner. Deebo Samuel, South Carolina. Samuel is another inside receiver who's built to withstand the punishment pass catchers absorb over the middle of the field, 5'11", 214 pounds, but has the athleticism, 4.48 second 40, to break games open. He's an explosive returner, 4 kicks brought back for touchdowns, and has produced against some of the best competition college football has to offer. He put up 10 catches for 210 yards and 3 scores against Clemson last season. Day 2 options. Mecole Hardman, Georgia. The Patriots love to draft Bulldogs, and there are a couple of receivers from Georgia in this year's class who may catch their eye. Riley Ridley is more of an outside threat who'll use his body to shield defenders and pluck passes out of the air with dependable hands. Hardman, meanwhile, is an undersized burner. The 5'10", 187-pounder ran a 4.33 second 40 at the combine and has drawn comparisons to Seattle's Tyler Lockett, 51% of snaps in the slot for the Seahawks in 2018. Hardman has only spent 2 seasons as a receiver, so he won't be a short to intermediate route running whiz. But maybe with some coaching, and if he gets a good reference from Coach Kirby Smart, he'll provide the Patriots with an explosive presence from the slot. He might be available to the Patriots in the third round if they wait to pounce at the position. Andy Isabella. UMass would delve deep into Isabella's skill set here, but he's worth mentioning again as a potential option. The fact that he was a down-the-field player at UMass 4.31 second 40, who's projected as a slot, he's admitted he's working on interior routes leading up to the draft, means he could have some versatility within offensive formations. That's something the Patriots typically like to see. Isabella could be dangerous as an end-around option, and he has solid short area quickness, 4.15 second 20-yard shuttle, to redirect in the middle of the field for Tom Brady. What about a trade? Potential WR trade targets for the Pats. Terry McLaurin, Ohio State. The Patriots haven't plucked players from the Urban Meyer tree in some time, but McLaurin would make sense as the next. He profiles as one of the best all-around athletes in the class at the position, 4.35 second 40, 37.5-inch vertical, and his top mock draftable.com comparisons include Chad Jackson, Bethel Johnson and Cordero Patterson. McLaurin got some experience working in the slot at Ohio State and showed reliable hands. He's also a potential core special teamer who has the size, speed and competitiveness to excel on fourth down. Day 3 options. Greg Dortch, Wake Forest. At 5'7", 173 pounds, Dortch isn't going to give the Patriots some of the inside-out versatility that they like. He worked out of the slot almost exclusively at Wake Forest, and his frame won't make him an imposing player in the run game as a blocker. But he's tough. He suffered a punctured small intestine while scoring against Louisville, stayed in the game, scored twice more, and then later that day had to be rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery. He returned 2 punts for scores last year and averaged 11.0 yards per return with 1 muff. Hunter Renfrow, Clemson. Renfrow has been projected as a Patriots fit since he was working the short to intermediate area for Clemson in the college football playoffs years ago. Surprise, surprise, he tested as a quick change of direction target at the Combine, 6.8 second 3-cone, 4.19 second 20-yard shuttle, who could be the next Danny Amendola as a slightly built slot. If the Patriots want to wait until day 3 to nab a slot option with experience performing under pressure, Renfrow could be their guy. Cody Thompson, Toledo. We had Thompson going off to the Patriots in a 7th-round mock draft earlier this offseason. Here's what we said at the time: quarterback turned receiver. Mac product. Possesses special teams value. 7th-round pick. Sound familiar? Thompson isn't going to be the next Julian Edelman, but he does have some intriguing qualities to work with. Because he doesn't have breakaway speed, 4.57 40, he might be a slot receiver even though his frame, 6'1", 205, makes him look like an X. Furthering his case for the slot would be his agility numbers, 6.87 3-cone, 4.03 short shuttle, and his willingness to block. Thompson has experience as a returner and has blocked 3 punts in his college career, meaning there might be a spot for him on the roster even if he doesn't contribute offensively. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device.